Sarah and John called looking for care for their mom. Their mom was living alone. She was starting to isolate. She wasn't attending the family gatherings that she used to. And in fact, they said her whole demeanor seemed to be changing. Sarah and John reminisced and remembered their mom growing up. She was always in charge. She was president of the school board. She was president of the high school band boosters, and she rarely missed a community or a school event. She was a real community leader. And now their mom, Norma, at age 80, living alone, needs help. She's having difficulty caring for herself. She needs help, but she doesn't want help. After some convincing, Sarah and John found a caregiver to come in and help out Norma. Well, Norma ran them off. She had wanted nothing to do with a stranger coming into her home. If she wasn't giving them the silent treatment, she was yelling and shouting at them. And Sarah's like, "Mom, how could you possibly do that? It was so embarrassing." Sarah and John, feeling a little frustrated, put their heads together again and thought, well, maybe Norma's younger sister, Mabel, could move in with her because Mabel just lost her husband and that could be good. And so they presented that to Norma. Norma was agreeable and Mabel moved in. About a month later, Sarah and John picked up their mom and Aunt Mabel to go out to dinner. And Sarah said her mom and Mabel sat in the back seat and fought like two kids the whole way there. "You don't know what you're talking about, for God's sake, that never happened. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Mabel? You can't remember anything, can you?" And on they went, shouting and arguing back and forth at each other about things that really didn't matter. That idea of Mabel moving in with Norma didn't quite work out the way John and Sarah had hoped to. So in learning a little bit more about Norma, I found out that what she would like and what might be a good fit for her. I presented the idea of an independent living community. In an independent living community, Norma could move in, have her own apartment, be in control of her environment. She could enjoy her meals at the community restaurant, have housekeeping in her apartment, and then should she need some help caring for herself, it would be available on site. Norma liked that idea, and Norma moved in April of last year. In August, there was a family wedding, and Norma informed John and Sarah that she wasn't going to attend the wedding. Norma's like, that weekend? I don't think so. I don't think I can make it that weekend. With some further probing, Sarah found out that it was the community bingo tournament that weekend, and Norma was not going to miss it for anything. Obviously, Norma was liking her community. Norma, in control of everything all her life, moved into a community, and she loved it. She loved everything about it. Norma was president of the resident council and was feeling very useful and in control. Norma was able to find a place that she enjoyed the people and the activities, whether it be bingo or bunco or dining or president. Norma, what's most important is that Norma felt control and belonging in this community. Instead of living at home where the family is constantly worried, a place can be found for a senior where she can move in, or he can move in, and once again, feel fulfilled. It takes a little work, but that's what I do at no charge. So if you are thinking that maybe yourself or someone you know may enjoy a community like Norma found for herself, message me. This is what I do. Aging, it's difficult enough. Finding care doesn't have to be.